Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. I haven't done a reaction video so too long. And hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. If you're first time to my channel, please like and subscribe. Like I said, I haven't make a red video, but this video for those who understand my old channel. This is the first time I'm going to live in this channel in probably 4 years. But that's something I used to do on my old channel, where I discuss different topics and stuff like that. And in this live, man, as you can see in the title, people who try to take advantage of people for kids, um, children for money. And there were this YouTuber, man. He go around and interview different homeless and asking them how they end up being in the street. And he interviewed this young lady, man, and the story was blowing up on the internet because people could not believe this happened to this young lady, right? So we're gonna go watch the story together, and then she's gonna kind of explain how she found herself in that situation. Let's go ahead and watch she explained her situation. Let's watch.
If you don't want to take care of kids, wear condoms. Like health class teaches you. If you don't know how to raise a child, and if you don't know how to pay child support, and if you don't like kids, use fucking condoms or get a vasectomy. Do that for a change. Instead of raising a child you don't even adore, you don't even like, the way they act, the way they talk, the way they look, my entire fucking life, get a vasectomy or even adopt another child. Instead of dropping a child off at a fucking homeless shelter because you don't want to look at them anymore.
That is sad, right? And there's two situations with her, right? So her situation, eventually you're gonna understand it. Not only her biological parents give her up for adoption. Eventually, there's gonna be a two-part in this video. This is part one, and part two, you're gonna understand how, because her story blew up, and then now the biological parents wanna take her back, right? So her biological mother gave her for adoption, I guess, because she had too many kids and probably wasn't going could not afford to get more kids, and she gave them to an adopted parents. Now the adopted parents, from what I understand, they were doing well, but what we came to find out is the adopted parents adopt her and her brother, and this is not the first. Probably like you got people who do that. They probably doesn't want to work or they want an extra income. They adopt a kid and they get paid for that. I don't know the amount of money, but there's where you can get paid a decent, especially if it's like a handicapped kid, right? Like a regular kid, probably not as much, but if it's like a handicapped kid, you get a lot more. And people really like get kid and collect it for 18 years. And soon they got 18 years, they'll drop that person and go pick up another person for another free paycheck. Right? Try to beat up the system. So that's what's going on right there. Let's continue.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting very.
No, it's okay. You gotta let it out.
Yeah?
You gotta let it out.
Yeah.
You gotta let it out. If you could give any message to them,
Yeah.
if they were to happen to come across this video on YouTube and they were to happen to see you on the screen, what message do you have for them?
Just like, I would say, next time when a kid is struggling with schoolwork, help them out, because you never know, they might actually be struggling, and let them hang out with friends more too, because if you isolate them from friends for your entire life, they get antisocial, like antisocial. And for you to tell me to keep secrets like these for the past few years of my life, that's not great. So
What type of secrets?
like not being able to hang out with friends, not being able to get help when I need it from teachers, and I have to do schoolwork on my own, and being called retarded for my entire.
You see, so that the parents, man, they didn't really care whether she get good education, whether she will become smart in school. And one thing about it, like dumb person, a smart person, you gotta understand when you're that kid, your kid can probably be your benefit in your future, right? Because has she like went to college, they help her become a great student. She probably will go to college and become something and help them out. But that's not how they see. They only see there as a paycheck for now. And the minute they turn 18, the paycheck stopped. And they were willing to like they throw her. And when she was in school, she wasn't doing so well, and then they didn't care about that. They locked her up in a room. They told her she could not have no friend. This, that, and the third, which is just evil, evil.
Entire freaking life.
Who called you that?
My parents.
Jesus.
And then them saying that I was begging for my entire life, and I was like, bruh, if you didn't like this type of child, why the fuck would you get them? If you prefer another child instead of me, just flat out say it. Just say it. I know you don't like me, but for you to just take me in for child support and drop me off at a homeless shelter, that's not cool. That's not cool.
What's up, YouTube? I have the best trainer in Atlanta and possibly the world. Hit him up on Instagram.
Sorry about that, guys. I gotta move on to the video. So I gotta push her forward so I don't have to do the commercial.
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Okay. So are you homeless?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
18.
18. All right. And so how long have you been homeless?
Since August 29th.
August 29th? What happened on August 29th to cause you to become homeless?
That was my 18th birthday. So I kind of went to a homeless shelter, but that homeless shelter sent me to another program due to my behavior.
What type of behavior was you doing?
Just anger. They sent me to therapy for anger management.
Anger?
Yeah.
You seem so soft and meek.
Yeah, but I could be a lion and a snake combined when I'm angry.
Okay.
So I went to another program, but that program, my days were up in that program.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to another program since I came back to my original program, and they sent me to another program. Then I ended up here. So
just outside?
Yeah.
How long have you been sleeping outside?
For a few days.
A few days?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping count.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No.
Have you never been married, right? You're 18? Okay. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning. So where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
You're from Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay, what part of Chicago?
Well,
you from South?
You don't understand how, as you can see in the title, she's from Chicago and how she ended up in Atlanta. That's just crucial situation, man. Crucial.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, man. Shout out that Chi-Town, man. Shout out the South Side of Chicago all day long. Yes, sir. All right. So growing up on the South Side, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Yeah.
Or were they married?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got a brother.
How old is he?
18.
He's 18 as well? Are y'all twins?
Yeah.
Okay, where's he at?
He's at the program that I started at.
Okay, so he got to stay in that program?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I missed that part. So both of them turned 18 and the parents drive both of them. So the guy, she was acting out. She got kicked out of the homeless shelter, and but he isn't. Oh, golly, man, the evilness on people, man.
Did both y'all become homeless at the same time?
Yep.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
so we're gonna talk about that. But okay, so growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Um. Um.
Nope, nope.
Yeah,
There
somewhat.
was some hesitation there. Why the hesitation?
You see,
I
abused parents.
mean, besides, I couldn't really hang out with friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't want to know people to know what's going on, and she didn't really say that in the video. And part two, you kind of just said she not catching AIDS. She didn't say if it was the one of the parents who give it to them, or but she said when she was like a kid, she got raped. That was before they turned themselves outside. So not only they were getting abused at the house, but she could not hang out with friends because they didn't want to know what the secrets going on at the house, bro. That's crazy.
I
Oh yeah, fun fact. So I didn't tell you guys that before. I was gonna wait for your video number two, but yeah, she ended up catching AIDS, and video number two. But that's here and there. I know I'm already telling you a whole story, but let's continue.
after school, it was okay.
Okay, so just like a little bit strict in the household.
Yeah.
Were were you and your brother, y'all were the only kids in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was you, your brother, and then your parents.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, did you like go to school? Did you go to high school?
Yeah. I went to middle school, high school, so like third grade all the way up until 12th grade.
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I guess you graduated when you were 17, right?
Yes.
Okay, because you turned 18 on August 29th.
Yeah.
Okay. And so why did you end up having to become homeless on your 18th birthday?
I, I don't know, man.
Well, I mean,
I
okay,
don't
so
know.
what?
It was my 18th birthday, and according to law, on your 18th birthday, you are now considered an adult and you gotta get out.
Well, you don't
Right?
have to get out. A lot of 18-year-olds live with their parents.
I mean, yeah, but
So
well,
let me ask you this. Do your parents know that you're homeless?
yeah.
They do?
Yeah, they were the ones who dropped me to the homeless shelter. So
Crazy. You see what I was talking about? So soon they turned 18, the check stopped. So not only they dropped her brother off at the homeless shelter, and I'm sure they probably wait another 6 months and go picking up two more kids, enough to so they can continue their check so they don't have to work. That's in Chicago for you, right? That's in Chicago for you. And that I think their parents probably were black too. A community, man.
they
In
should
Chicago or in Atlanta?
in Atlanta.
Okay, so do your parents live here in Atlanta?
No,
Where do they live?
Chicago all the way across the road. Like,
Wait a minute. These are your biological parents?
No.
no,
Okay, these are your adopted parents?
yeah,
Okay, okay. Okay, so they adopted you and your brother?
yeah,
What age? Do you remember what age you was adopted at?
4,
4?
yeah,
So do you remember life before you were adopted?
yeah. I was, let's just say, spoiled. I was really freaking spoiled. I had a dog, a bicycle. My mom usually took pictures of me when I was a baby.
So
Um,
why did you end up having to be adopted?
oh,
Bro, you see, like they were good to them somewhat, but I think maybe the men, of course, women are more more lenient toward people, but Jesus Christ, still that's still evil, man.
well, I mean, hey, I don't know, child support, bro. I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? But
So let me
feel,
ask, has there ever been a mental health diagnosis, a mental illness diagnosis?
um, well, before I got adopted, I was considered having memory loss
Mhm.
and all of that good shit.
Yep, because like I said, if you have small mental health or you're a sick person, you'll get a lot more money for a kid that are sick that have mental issue than a regular person, right? Because let's say it's easier to find a job versus a mental ill person that harder to find a job. That's what's going on. Well, let's continue. Oh, sorry.
And then I don't know whether it had to do with that or anything else, but next thing I know, at 4 years old, I'm adopted. So, like, I spent since I was a baby all the way up until 3.5 years old with my biological parents. So that should count. Like,
Do you know your biological parents?
I mean, yeah, I can't.
Like, did you keep in contact with them through the years, even though you was living with your adopted parents?
Not really.
No. So
But
I mean,
they usually called us, and then.
When's the last time you spoke with them?
Oh, this is getting intense. I keep in contact with them a lot.
Okay.
So like before I ended up on the street.
Right.
But I kept contacting them even until now. So like I can't to make an estimation, but
no,
yeah.
it's okay. I mean, the bottom line is that I guess what people are going to be asking is, why would your adopted parents drop you off at the shelter, miles, thousands of miles away, or hundreds or whatever?
Hey, it's a good place to get a job, bro. Like literally, you could get a job here.
Did you ask to come here?
I mean,
or did they just bring you here?
Not really. They questioned me about it. They were like, where would you want to go in life? And I was like, making a fantasy estimated guess because I thought they were joking. I was like, oh, London, Atlanta, Great Britain, I don't know. Then next thing you know, I have a suitcase and we're packing in a rush to come to Atlanta. So,
like,
how did that make you feel?
I was nervous and scared, but at the same time, I was really sad. Like, really, really sad. Like, on my 18th birthday, we couldn't even celebrate. Like, give me a minute. Okay, I'm back.
She will stop crying.
I mean, couldn't even celebrate by going out to dinner. Like, next thing you know, it's morning time and I'm packing my bag to go early in the fucking morning, like 5 a.m. and then driving to Atlanta for the past few hours. And I ended up at the Cub, which just closed, and my brother, and that's it. So, like, I would not be okay.
No, I don't think anybody would.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody would.
Yeah.
So, have you spoken to them since?
Yeah, I always contact them. They never really contact me back. I don't know their phone number or their email. I just contact a friend who's close to my biological parents.
They block her.
She was with me since I was a baby. I usually contact her, but she doesn't really contact back, which is awkward. So yeah.
So even her biological mother doesn't really want to talk to her, even though she's homeless, and she knows she's homeless. But now she got popular on social media. All of a sudden, the biological mother want to get her back. But we'll continue after the video for part 2. And that we'll do another day.
What are your adopted parents' names?
That's a whole that's like really, really personal. I just call him Will. That's it.
Will?
Yeah. And then my biological mom is named Brenda.
Well, I guess the reason why I ask is because that seems abnormally cruel.
That's not cruel.
I mean, for them to drop you off on your 18th birthday to go be homeless, that's not right at all.
I mean, I could have went to college. I mean, that was like second step, but I don't know how you apply for college.
I mean, You said earlier on in the interview that even though you have this kind of innocent demeanor, that have a dark side as well.
Yeah.
Did anything happen to where they feel like they weren't able to control you or anything like that?
Not really. Most of the time where it was all bad is based on schoolwork. Half of the concepts I didn't understand and I couldn't contact my teacher or anybody for that matter, which led me to being like frustrated, and they thought I was faking, so they sent my brother to do my schoolwork and help me out. Turns out I was doing better with him than alone, and then they were like, get your act together, and I was like, I'm struggling, can I ask the teacher for help? And they were like, you can do it on your own. And I was like, I'm not faking, bruh, I'm really not faking. And barely I ended up here,
So because here's the thing, right? I have daughters that are close enough to your age that I ain't gonna lie, this kind of ticks me off a little bit. If I asked your parents why they did that, what do you think their response to me would be?
I've been a bad kid. I wasn't really good, so we sent her to a program that helps you get on your feet on your own, get a job, earn money for yourself, be prepared for what comes next.
So let me ask this. I mean, like I say, I think it's kind of abnormally cruel. You're right. It was your 18th birthday. They could have at least taken you out to eat, done that, and then, y'all take off the next day or whatever. But they didn't even do that. I mean, if you could give any message to them, if they were to happen to come across this video on YouTube and they were to happen to see you on this screen, what message do you have for them?
Just like, I would say, next time when a kid is struggling with schoolwork, help them out, because you never know, they might actually be struggling, and let them hang out with friends more too, because if you isolate them from friends for your entire life, they get antisocial, and for you to tell me to keep secrets like these for the past few years of my life, that's not great. So
what type of secrets?
Like not being able to hang out with friends, not being able to get help when I need it from teachers, and I have to do schoolwork on my own, and being called fucking retarded for my entire freaking life.
Who called you that?
My parents. And then them saying that I was fucking faking for my entire life, and I was like, bruh, if you didn't like this type of child, why the fuck would you get them? If you prefer another child instead of me, just flat out say it. Just say it. I know you don't like me, but for you to just take me in for child support and drop me off at a homeless shelter, that's not fucking cool. That's not cool.
Okay. All right. All right. So I just met you with the other young lady right here, and she said she was trying to help you because you just got pushed down. Somebody just pushed you?
Yeah.
What happened?
A red car drove up with some food, like donations for the homeless. Some food, and there was like $2 with the chicken back, and I was like, oh my gosh, $2? Hey, I'm homeless. I don't have a roof over my head. I'm trying to get by in life, trying to get food, water, clothes. And I was like, oh my gosh, $2. That's exciting. Although everybody would be like, oh, $20, $25 would be better. or like even $100. It was just fucking $2 that I was waiting in line, and then she kept looking at me, and I was looking at her, and then I looked away, and then her ass was walking towards me and shoved me, and I was like, what?
Sorry, bro. I was streaming the stream was so long. I will take a little quick nap there. But there was so much I wanted to hear this video, man. It's just so sad all around.
What did I do? And then she was like, she cursed me out over there, and I was like, okay. And then I threw my $2 and the chicken away. I just threw it because I was fed up.
Okay. All right,
Miss. Next time, if you don't want to take care of kids, wear condoms. Like.
Oh my God, you already see this part in the beginning and the intro of the video. It's just sad, man, that she got adopted. They didn't want her. They abused her. And you're gonna hear part 2 in like tomorrow or just tonight. It's just a sad situation, man. But leave your comment in this video. Let me know what you think. If you're first started to my channel, thank you so much for watching. While you're there, like video, share video, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. You'll see.